Okay. So what are we doing? And what are we doing today? Why are we doing it? Thank you, Henry, for answering the warm-up question, reminding us that the reason why the borders are shifting this last time was not just necessarily due to a major war, was due to the creation of numerous Israeli settlements in Palestinian territory. Your main job today, with the 41 minutes that are left, is to be prepared or to prepare your political party for our culminating task on Monday. So you need to identify what your role believes, and then you need to analyze. You need to examine closely and make sure that you are identifying the points and the reasons of why other people should agree with your perspective or point of view.
What's this? It's well, like, you gotta make a map of like the new. If we could somehow agree on making these both like Israel and Palestine. Yeah. Okay. So we thought Israel should have a little bit more than Palestine because we don't have as much people as Israel does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we had to do it, this is what it'd be like.
Oh, okay.
We'd make a board.
What's this?
This is why we're right. Like why, like we were here first, and then they were also breaking the law. Israel was,
okay.
and then they could have moved somewhere
But
else.
our land was suggested by the UN, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's like we hate you, UN.
But like the UN is like the overall power,
United
the world.
Nations.
Yeah, the United Nations.
That's only United Kingdom.
The Jewish people have a lot of history with wars, and I mean, a lot of Jewish people are in Russia, but so why did they come to Palestine?
Because they wanted to.
The United Nations. The United Nations.
Okay, a demonstration. Israel's that kid at school.
Why didn't
It's probably like. This is what I think. Israel is like that kid at school who always wants to start something.
Yeah. True.
And then like Palestine's just there doing his like homework or something. Then Israel's be like, hey man, give me your homework. I'm gonna put my name in.
Give me your lunch money.
Yeah.
Israel's a bully.
But then like they're like no. And then they got into a fight. And then like Israel was stronger and beat Palestine's like.
Yes.
I feel like the Jewish people are gonna bring up, well, after the Holocaust we had to go somewhere,
Yeah,
but
they could have gone to Russia.
that's not the Palestinians' fault. We didn't do anything.
No, but then that's gonna be like a whole nother
Hail
Holocaust
Bismarck.
with like Jewish people taking over.
Yeah, they're already starting a war. Okay, I think that needs its own point.
How are we doing?
We're doing okay.
Where's the political map?
Political.
Okay. So I don't know who's yellow and who's green, so you need to make sure you have a map here, right?
I'll make it. Okay, so put like a box, and then yellow equals
so it's
Palestine, green equals Israel.
And so can you take me through your thought process of why
Okay.
like how did you get to those borders?
We got to those borders because I was thinking that I agreed with the third panel that was on there because we need some land, but I feel like there are more Jewish people than there are Palestinians. Even though we had a lot of that land, there still weren't as many Jewish people. So they do need a bit more land than us. And at first I agreed with 3, but then Matthew brought up the point that if we connected here to here, the West Bank and Gaza, then right here there would have been a strip of land where Israel was. So we decided to break it in half with Gaza, and that becomes theirs. So, yeah. So we get land and they get land.
So there's the easier borders than just having Palestine being split into 2?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things that I would look up would be something, because remember we always look for like text evidence or facts to add validity or strength to your argument.
Yeah.
Making sure, looking up the population differences between the two. And one of the things that I would really concentrate on is how many Palestinians are actually living in Palestine, and then how many are refugees. Because remember, as there's been major border shifts and as there's been more people have been forced out of their homes. And that would also be something that you could bring up during the debate, is what should happen to those people as you're having these major border shifts.
Okay.
When you guys get done with your pro side, why people should believe you, you may want to take some of the time we have left. We have about 17 minutes left, but you can go watch that. You can watch the pro-Israel propaganda video and figure out what they're going to argue and figure out your responses. So you can identify what they're going to say. Any questions at all? You guys got it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
On a daily basis, I try to incorporate flexible grouping in my classroom. When new groups are formed, students create and sign contracts that outline group norms. This helps them hold each other accountable. Because of this support, students are able to focus their energy on accomplishing complex and rigorous tasks.